But not only does God say, I will strengthen you, but he goes on to say, I will help you. And this is God surrounding you to defend against accusers and attackers of the mind, of the heart, and of the being. It's like God being a mama bear defending her cubs against tigers and wolves and coyotes. And so not only will God strengthen, not only will God help, but it goes on to say that God is saying, I will uphold you with my victorious right hand. God will hold you up. God will support you where you may be leaning, where you're not strong enough to stand straight. God will hold you up with his victorious, with his righteous right hand. And this is the hand of protection. This is the hand of power, the hand of provision and strength. With this hand, God will hold us up and hold us steady and firm. And I'm not sure if there may be someone under the sound of my voice that says, I know that God is Emmanuel, and I know that God is supposed to be with us, but preacher, you don't know my story, all the things that I've been through. You don't know all the things that I go through, the things that are not so beautiful about my life. And that makes God strengthening and helping and upholding me a little more complicated. And so I want to answer that if that's anyone tonight, but I want to share what the Lord shared with me this week. This summer, I have been seeing more monarch butterflies in my yard. I am a gardener and I'm an organic gardener, but I've been seeing more monarch butterflies than ever this year. As a matter of fact, today I even saw a hummingbird. And this week I saw two monarchs flying around, flitting around, chasing each other, fluttering through the air. And one of them stopped in a place I thought strange because there was no flower there. And it was as if the monarch butterfly, beautiful as it is in its orange and black and white, different colors, said, you, Stacey, you don't have the best yard. You don't have the most perfect yard. Your yard isn't the neatest and it's not the most pristine, but you have what's attractive to us. And though people might talk about or complain about or make fun of your yard, you have the right stuff for us. Yeah, you have pollinator plants like purple coneflower and black-eyed Susan and butterfly bush and butterfly weed, and you don't have any chemicals to kill us off. And so you have the right stuff for us. And the Lord spoke to me, and I believe the Lord is speaking to someone today to say, your life isn't perfect. You might not do all the right things or say all the right things, and your life might not be the neatest, and you might lack in some areas of spiritual discipline, or you might have some doubt or fear or insecurity, but you have the right stuff to attract me, your Lord, your God. You have what I might consider pollinator plants. You have sincerity in your heart towards me. Oh, people might complain about your walk, about how you do ministry. They might talk about your lack of understanding church traditions or your lack of education, but you have a heart. You have a prayer life. You have a praise. You have a worship. It doesn't look necessarily the way other people think it should look, but I know the truth. It might not be prim and proper. It might not meet the standards others have set. You might have undignified praise that's gritty and raw and real. Your desire to love me and to love like me is what attracts me to you. You might not have it all together, but you have pollinator plants of loving your neighbor as yourself and being there for the least of these and loving your enemy. And that's what I am attracted to. It's your heart towards me. You might have been looking on social media for validation, for more likes and more friends and more followers and more subscriptions. But God says, I'm attracted to you all day, every day, and that's enough. And so with your doubts and with your questions, your wondering and perhaps your apprehension, with all your flaws, God is attracted to you. Tyra Banks made up a term, and I saw it at the beginning of Dr. Kaylee's description of herself, and that term is flawsome. So even though you have flaws, you are awesome. But preacher, you don't know about all of it, all of me. You don't know about the divorce, the record, the addiction, the family drama. But here's the thing. I don't need to know. God knows. And God still says there's something about you that I'm attracted to you in order to strengthen you, to help you, to uphold you, to hold you up until you can stand firm in your own calling and your own gifting. God bless you and God keep you.